It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Lance Lynn gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine, not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Here comes the first pitch. Adam Eaton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
First pitch, 2-0.
The windup and the 0-1. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bellinger's under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So digging in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Lance McCullers is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Settling in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And the Rangers are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Dominic Smith stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the stretch.
I got to count 2-2.
Kiner Falefa over at second. Gurriel on at first with nobody out. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Tucker is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joey Gallo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cody.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. McCullers has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. There's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Alex Bregman. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is Bellinger, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No one out with a runner at second. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a three-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Corey Lee.
At the plate, Corey Lee. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And, oh, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Shea Langoliers. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, number 6, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
And a good take there. Close, but it's
2-2.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kipnis
That's an out.
on to first. A double play.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Dominic.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Dominic Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Rangers go down quickly there. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside,
As that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back into strike zone.
3-0 to him now. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Houston, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the 1st out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Yeah. Full count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Score holds at 4-3.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Corey Lee. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
2-2.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Ken, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Hansel Robles enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa,
that's down.
as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Runners on first with one down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 4-3. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First offering on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Shea Langoliers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail it here 4-3. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kyle Tucker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Astros go down. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop,
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Rangers.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Here's Joey Gallo
For
now.
the Rangers,
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls, 1
And
strike.
a good comeback now at 5 aside. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, inside.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Josh James trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Danny Santana will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis has it, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Josh Naylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. He is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Naylor, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
3-0 now. Meza, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his first season of a new 6-year deal, so I'm sure he feels good about that.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Just hung in there on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Count remains 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To the plate now, Corey Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied into very shallow right. In comes Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Adam Eaton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit. And now is Yasiel first pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-1 the count now. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Shea Langoliers stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ball and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaiah.
So stepping in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. Naylor is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-4 Ranger lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa, summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope,
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And he is in there at 3rd as the possible tying run. Well, you can't go from 1st to 3rd much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory. Time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. But he can't connect. 1 strike.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from 3rd. And they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Stepping in, Josh Naylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Men on 3rd with 2 down. Line to the right side. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Miles Straw will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop,
Jake McGee is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Jake McGee.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1 and 2.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. One and one the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fouled off. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pitch popped up. Naylor calls for it. And that's the third out. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Ninth inning straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6. Brett Martin will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in now, Corey Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder,
Adam Eaton digging in next. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. Weird, still tied. Scott Barlow enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batter.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rougned Odor is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
A ball and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. And Dozier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 15, Ryan Dozier.
And that misses for ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Back in standing. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two and two.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Alvarez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the hit is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Joseph, 6 games defensively for the Rangers. Now catching, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Miles Straw is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Reined in on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping up to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Left fielder looking up, and they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a 1-run lead. In now, Alex Bregman.
Number 2.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Has a look, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
First and second now, one man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with that one. Ball four, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game.
From the stretch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for another shot now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Popped him up. Lee is there. One down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Striding into the box, Joey Gallo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Scott Barlow claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.